guys, Ashley here with more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and boy, in the last episode, let's just say, episode 40 really did, I did like how it basically, had the origins of, well, pretty much of Don and von Hohenheim, as well as, of course, having Al's old voice actor pretty much voice the young von Hohenheim. So yeah, that was really great. As for the other episode, it was sort of a plan to how to deal with Kimberly, as well as, of course, pretty much Scar now changing sides, and that's pretty much what I got out of it. So yeah, in this episode, let's just say this ought to be a pretty good episode. I pretty much know what's coming up, so yeah. They're still in the mining.
This place is like a maze.
And whatever, Froggy Beefcake. And pork roast. And really, Winry? You klutz.
Winry, are you okay?
Okay, seriously. It's not like the lights were that hard to see. And dynamite from the Goonies?
Dynamite!
Or did Abyss pretty much leave these?
Nah, these are all sopping wet. Relax, they wouldn't blow up even if we wanted them to.
Enough. Quit dawdling. They could already be after us.
Yeah, seriously, just keep going. And with Ed.
The storm is finally past. Start preparing.
Okay, here's what I basically ponder. They go throughout a whole night or a whole day, and they do not pretty much. Do they even eat anything while they're out? I mean, you gotta survive somehow. I mean, shelter is one thing, but also the episode is called The Abyss. So yeah, a Sonic Egg Boss got mentioned in this. Also, yeah. Do they even eat anything? Do they carry something on them so they can have the energy to keep moving? If you're gonna have something, you should at least have your stomach filled too, because you can't go into battle on an empty stomach.
No, I'm not gonna have any part of that.
And of course, Ed, you would not.
Prisoner and try to get some answers.
Do you really think he'll tell us anything? He's too dangerous to live.
We
No
don't know
doy.
about his men. I mean, for all we know, he could be manipulating them somehow, forcing them to obey.
Hey, isn't that the same thing with Envy?
Take such a risk on a possibility.
Oh wait, that's more
And yet
pride.
You're still willing to kill them.
Oh
for
wait,
one.
they're.
This isn't like
Never
it was
mind.
with General Raven. There might be another way.
Have you forgotten the first law of Briggs? The careless are the first to die. You show mercy in this place, and I guarantee it's gonna get you or your friends killed.
You know what Ed would have to say? Cuckoo Kachuma Haka.
We aren't going to be careless. We're killing Kimberly.
It's understandable, but Kimberly is a smooth criminal. He's not gonna die this easily.
I had almost forgotten that he's just a kid.
Indeed,
He's
he is,
15 for crying out
especially if
loud.
he's naive enough to think he won't have to kill anyone.
I mean,
Well, I have to
seriously,
admit that I used to
has
think
that
the
kid
same
even
thing.
gotten interested in other activities and hobbies?
But once you've lived through a couple of wars like we have, you learn some things. Like sometimes, killing someone isn't as hard as letting them live.
That is
The Elmer
true.
brothers have certainly chosen the more difficult path.
That is true.
I guess they like to go against the grain.
Yeah.
Killing would be the easy way out, but another way have to be is try to find another solution, which is the much harder route. Wait, this sounds like Undertale, guys.
What's this rush?
This sounds like frickin' Undertale.
It's a miracle drug used for longevity.
It's kill or be killed, or save or be saved.
It says here that it can transform
Also-
all metals into gold and restore youth to
Speaking of gold, they never really make full use out of that.
Aurelian.
I get where they're coming across, but I really would like to see some dang gold, dang it.
Immortality and gold.
I'm guessing that it's
Gold,
because Mr.
gold,
Scar's brother was
gold!
influenced by Shingi's alkahestry
I think
before
Mr.
he
Krabs would approve of that.
And why is that?
We refer to an immortal as a shinito. It means a true being.
Mhm.
These true beings are considered to be perfect souls. And since gold is considered the perfect metal, these beings are also sometimes called Aurelian.
I'm just as confused as they are.
An immortal person is seen as a golden being.
Wait,
In a sense,
it's
it comes from the
Hohenheim.
man who brought alchemy to Shing. The legend says he was an immortal with golden hair and eyes.
It's freaking Hohenheim. He's been around for a long time, so he pretty much went to Shing and learned alchemy. So that explains why he helped Izumi.
Hey, over here! The exit!
You know what? Well done, Yoki. You done something useful. Too bad you're still the third wheel of the group.
I was starting to wonder if
Or should I call you the gas panel?
For now. Let's head to Briggs before it turns again.
All right,
You know, I think Mordred Hood would definitely find a better solution.
Looks like the snow was pretty deep.
You should hop on my back, miss, just to be safe.
Oh sure, let the pig roast carry the girl. And have Beefcake Froggy here dig him
Thank
out.
you very much.
Froggy, you seriously must not be going to the cold areas. You know you're an amphibian and you can't last long. Ugh, why do I even bother? Oh hey, Al. Whoa! The only thing sticking out is his leg. Uh-oh. I like how Xiao Mei's literally just mimicking Mei.
You saved me! I got stuck in the snow and then a blizzard buried me.
How did you end up upside down, honestly?
I crossed the mountain to warn you guys.
Mei...
You crossed over?
You do realize that he's pretty much made out of armor. Metal.
So you cut straight through.
So,
bypassing the
yeah.
mountain's twists
How
and
did you not
turns.
freeze in some of her
Why
skin?
would you even risk that?
But I have to admit, that is
It was
cute.
the only way to warn you.
Warn us? About what?
Briggs has been taken over by
It's-
troops from Central.
Isn't that the equivalency of Eggman taking
General
control
Armstrong's gone.
of
I
a
summoned her to
area?
Central headquarters. You'll be walking right into their hands if you go there.
Well, then what are we supposed to do? We can't just hide in the mines.
Oh
Nope.
no. We'll have to find
So,
something
how are you gonna
else.
eat?
There isn't any place else.
Scar. I suggest we go to a different candy mountain. It's filled with a lot more better
There's
nutrients.
a mountain village called Ospec nearby. It shouldn't take
Oh
us
yeah,
long
Morris
to get there.
Ballins.
I have been told that some of my people have taken refuge in the slums there.
An Ishvalan refugee camp?
It's not like we really have any other options.
Yeah, you
Great
don't really
idea,
have much
sir.
of an option.
Let's get going.
Yes, Mr. Scar.
Are you sure about this, Al?
About what?
Well, isn't Mr. Kimberly gonna be suspicious if you just suddenly disappear?
Actually, he
It's
does
okay.
know.
Don't worry.
But
Brother's
this,
got it all taken care of.
it's a guy
3 minutes
that
to
has
squad.
armor
Verify
on
equipment, sir.
just like
Each
Al.
squad is ready then. Spread out and carefully search your designated sector.
Sir,
By the
yes,
way,
sir.
there are two of Kimberly's men here, and these two are awfully gonna be like
Let's get going.
showing.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Don't get carried
Okay.
away, Alphonse. There's no
Just
reason
this.
to call the Major Sir.
It's hard to move around in here. Couldn't you have made this thing lighter?
well, it's supposed to be
You're
convincing.
strong, you can handle it. Come on, Kimberly's watching.
Seriously, what the heck is up with them? They think I want to know? Anyways, these two of Kimberly's men. I like to refer to them as the,
Did you overhear
Axel
Kimberly
and
say
Tundra
there's
of this
search?
show.
You saw that mine shaft in the
But
center of
they
town,
don't look
didn't
like the animals,
They're
rather
headed
they're
down there
different
to
animals.
search the
They're
tunnels.
still furries, but not the furries we
you? I heard him
know
mention
in
that he
the
couldn't trust
comics.
The northern soldiers, so he's only taking the men he brought with him, sir.
I guess he's figured us out.
Seriously, why do I have such furries in this
Come on.
group?
Position
Oh wait,
snipers near the opening of the mine shaft.
Yes, sir.
Kimberly has it all planned.
Check the entrance for tracks in the snow. We'll follow them in if you find multiple sets.
Yes, sir.
And these guys are set to actually shoot.
Is
But
it clear?
it makes
Yes,
me
sir.
question why they aren't
He's in my
shooting
sights.
them right now. Oh, who am I kidding? They pretty much aren't gonna kill Kimberly right now. Because, well, Kimberly's not gonna die easily in this show. At least not in the early
Hey,
episodes.
Kimberly. You should probably let the Briggs soldiers check the tunnels instead. You could get lost in there pretty easily.
The mere fact that you're stopping me is proof that we're in the right place. Now I know that they're down there.
Oh!
Look, I want to catch Scar.
You're
just...
trying to buy some time for your snipers to get into position, aren't you?
Ed
about
didn't
that? I
really
can practically
plan it.
smell the murderous.
I've been in the
intent
war,
in the
you
air around
idiot.
here.
I
like a
know
sixth
every
sense
crypt
after
and
the
cranny of
wild
this
visual.
ideal
They're just
battle.
standing there talking. What should I
Okay,
do?
seriously, when did this
Will you
become
still
some kind of
target
weird
Kimberly? Yes,
show?
sir. Then aim carefully and fire. Yes, sir.
Shoot him! You didn't shoot him! Smoke screen!
That bastard!
Or deep fog! Kimberly, use deep fog! And here it comes. Okay, he's leaving. And now for the chimeras! Ooh! Applause and punch. And I like to call these guys Simba and Harambe. Or Donkey Kong. Call him Donkey Kong if you like.
I should have guessed you guys were chimeras.
I guess some people would actually call.
Gold medal
I guess people who saw this are just shockingly called.
Gold medal
Oh my god, is that Harambe? Oh my god, Harambe lives! Seriously, I don't really get the meme behind that. Those are some weird footprints, I'll admit. Well, that was easy to find. Now onto the tracks. Kimberly takes a long time to walk in there. And Ed has to deal with two chimeras.
Damn you, Kimberly. I can't see anything. On the bright side, they can't see me either.
Whoa!
There's no point in trying to run, Full Metal Alchemist. You can't hide from us here. We may not see you, but we can smell you.
Shut up!
I think as though the lion is actually like Tundra, and the gorilla is similar to Axel slightly.
Full Metal,
Maybe that's just me.
what's going on in there?
And the music.
Answer me.
It's not a homunculus fight.
These
It's a
guys are
chimera
chimeras,
fight.
And they know how to fight in low visibility. Stay out of here. Trust me.
Whoop, Ed's falling. What convenience. Trust me, he's gonna fall a lot in this episode.
Ow. Falling like that's gonna stunt my growth even more.
You best stay cool, alchemist boy.
Dynamite, huh? There's
Dynamite!
one purpose fighting a mine.
These guys are really beefy.
Well,
And
you might want to keep
what the
your
heck happened to their
distance, guys.
eyes?
These
I mean,
aren't
they're just
exactly
pure. They're
cigars
just
I'm holding.
what? They're just
You idiot. That
pure
stuff
white.
isn't gonna do you any good.
They're
It's too
not
damn-
really showing any
Sure about
color.
that? Do you happen to know what dynamite's made of?
This.
It's nitroglycerin, isn't
Oh
it? And
shoot.
there's sawdust. Isn't there ammonium nitrate in it too?
Guys, this is really not the time. This is bad.
That's easy. Nitric acid and ammonia.
Uh-oh. Ed, why did you put those in your nose, Ed? Oh wait, because the alchemy he just used. Sort of like those nose clips you use.
Ugh, what's that disgusting smell?
Ugh, it smells
ammonia.
like
They're downsized to having a
it
sharp
smells
nose. I
like
doubt
a
they'll be
barn
much used to you now.
area or a zoo. Seriously.
Your attitude changed rather quickly now that I've lost my hostage.
What do you
Yeah.
expect to happen? Let's make this easy. All I want here is for you to tell me everything you know.
Oh, is that all you want from me? I just got out of the hospital, and I don't feel like getting banged up fighting a youngster like you.
Hey, isn't it obvious? Kimberly sort of like envy in a way. He doesn't really want to fight.
I guess I'll have to speed things up with
Bombs,
this.
rope, lantern oil.
At least I won't
It's
have to
yours,
search
my
for it
friend,
now.
as long as you have enough rubies, or at least philosopher's stones.
He's fast.
No joy. And that stone is going to be used for later. Certainly in the same episode. You're too slow. Ugh.
He's lost his stone, and he can't transmute now.
Yeah, we can see that,
Now
Ed.
you've what? You think you've won? So you're determined not to kill.
He is determined.
Love you.
Ed
You
has
realize
determination.
The advantage that it gives your opponent,
Okay.
though, now don't you?
Terminator 3,
Instead
Rise of the
of finishing
Kimberly.
me off, you've given me a second chance to kill you.
Sorry. Wait, I thought the homunculi need him alive. And
Mercy is
okay,
about to
Kimberly's
get
talking normally, yet the
trouble.
Philosopher's Stone is moving really slow. What the hospital? Get out of there! Gimli was just bringing down the house. Okay. Here's something that really bothers me. I mean, it was the same slightly with Roy, and it's gonna happen with Ed. He's... I won't say it. It's similar. He's still alive, but seriously.
Must have fallen down the mine shaft.
You literally shouldn't have survived that long, Ed. Oh, man.
Damn it.
That's not good.
Gimli, get away.
And oh, that's not good. He's been penetrated.
No.
Seriously, he's been penetrated by a piece of mining equipment. Ooh. When it looks like Ed's gonna die, not really. If they killed him off, then we wouldn't have much to do with. Ed.
Oh no. I'm being pulled back again.
Oh.
What?
Really? Again?
Back? What do you mean,
What's
Al?
wrong with the armor guy?
Al!
Wrong with armor guy.
My body.
Ed.
It's pulling my soul.
Oh shit.
Al! Al!
His soul is being pulled away. Do you know if anything like this has ever happened before, Winry?
He'll be fine.
Can you hear me, Alpha?
He'll come back.
Al! Please wake up!
He'll be okay.
No. Al! Al! What do we do? What do we do?
Oh boy. How can he hear you? I mean, seriously. Okay, seriously? You're not giving up, Ed.
Won't make her cry.
But, seriously, Ed?
Something this stupid.
How did you hear that? Seriously. There's a piece of that still in him. But he does a really nice thing here. He actually helped his chimeras. Now it only seems to actually return the favor.
Hey, Full Metal Kid. You still alive? What made you decide to rescue us?
They have no
You're more
shirts,
injured than we are.
but they only have their military coats.
Wrong idea. I can't pull this out.
This in a nutshell. Here it comes.
I could use a little bit of help.
We
This.
were enemies just 5 minutes ago, and now you're asking us to save your life?
Well, he did help.
Basically.
Well, it is fair.
Well, it's not like we were given orders to kill you. Come on.
True that.
You know, kid, you're gonna bleed to death pretty quickly once I pull this out.
Yes.
I heal it. As soon
He's
as
talking
it's
about
healed,
using
it
alga
closes up
history,
the wound.
and yet he doesn't know a lot about it, but he did read
Never
some of it.
performed any kind of medical alchemy before?
Okay, what Ed here I can buy,
Did some
but
research on it.
with
When
Mustang?
I tried human transmutation.
Just some research?
Ugh.
Your guts have gotta be all messed up. You're gonna need a philosopher's stone to make this work.
No kidding.
Gonna have to use my own life force.
Oh, great.
It'll probably take a few years off my lifespan, though.
You're positive?
I don't really have time to think about it.
Also, by the way,
This is
earlier
really what
Major Miles
human
actually
life is gonna
mentioned
cost me,
Envy's
and I'm
name,
gonna have to learn to
and I
pay
could have
the
just
price.
used the obvious
Right?
joke. Hey, someone used my name. Proper,
I don't know what
man.
you're talking
Get
about,
up
but it
to ya.
sounds like you're sure.
Anyways,
Ready?
yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, I'm ready. I've got to picture myself as a single mass of energy.
Or at least pretty much flash back to what you saw earlier. And
Use the
shout
energy,
your,
just like the stone.
yeah, shout it out. Use what Envy said.
I'm a philosopher's stone that's powered
I
by
am
a
one with the
single
stone,
soul.
therefore I can easily pretty much heal myself.
Remember what it felt like at that moment.
Seriously, how long? Seriously, that's taking a bit longer.
Souls
to harness life!
Well, that worked. Also, guys, lower the music, please. Thank you. Ugh. I get why they use the music, but sometimes...
Kill me that easily.
And of course, you're the main character, Ed. If you died early like this, then I don't know what would happen.
I rejoined my undamaged organs, and I've managed.
At least not for the meanwhile.
But it won't last for long.
Oh, then you need a real doctor.
They're gonna help him.
I don't have time.
And Ed, seriously, I know you want to stop Kimberly, but this is not a good time. You are in no shape to go after that Michael Bay fan. And he flopped down.
Man, idiot. There's no way you can fight Kimberly in your condition.
He's as stubborn as ever, and hey, the stone.
What is it? Whoa. The stone, huh? I guess Mr. Kimberly must have lost it. Quit calling that freak Mister. He's not our boss.
Yeah, 5 minutes. You guys were enemies. You guys were enemies with the alchemist, and now you're friends with him.
Make our resignation official. Let's just hold on to our freedom and let the bastard think we died in the rubble.
Yeah, that works.
What do we do with him?
I like these guys.
We can't just leave him here.
Maybe it's just me, but I prefer these two over the ridiculous other two.
True. First things first. We gotta find him a doctor.
You do that. Okay, that was actually an interesting episode, like I said. Although, seriously, I get that they're using alchemy history in this, but, let's just say, it was just way too over the top, to be honest. And I get that Ed was in a lot of pain, honestly, but, yeah. Although it is pretty nice to know that, pretty much Group A, or at least Group B, whichever, basically, Alphonse and the others, they're basically heading to a camp where they'll probably, recuperate. And while Ed is going to see a doctor. And, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So, yeah, this episode, it was pretty much alright. I did like these chimeras a lot better than the, overgrown froggy beefcake and the pork roast. Seriously? So, yeah, on to the next episode, guys. Okay, guys, we're pretty much here. Let us see what's up. Is this some kind of military pursuit area? And Lego Alphonse! Alphonse is Lego piece now. He'll be fine. Where'd they get the fire from?
Look at this. He mentions that phrase.
Oh wait,
here.
there was wood outside. Makes sense.
Be some kind of pattern.
What are you trying to do?
It's a puzzle.
We believe there's a chance these notes were written in code.
You think so?
Alchemists are typically very protective of their research and methods.
Which is why you disguise yours as a cookbook.
Of metaphor and allegory. These are almost straightforward. There's something else going on.
We noticed that he uses several different terms for gold and immortality across various passages. So we're
basically, it's the same transmutation circle that Ed and Al had discovered earlier. So yeah, these guys are trying to figure it out. And
where am I?
Hey Al, you're okay.
Oh, goodness, you're okay. I was so scared you might not wake up. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to freak you out like that.
Oh.
So where are we? And why am I in pieces?
Oh.
And that's basically it.
As for why you're in pieces, you were too heavy to carry home, so we had to dismantle you.
You were pretty much a Lego set, Al.
That makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry to put you guys out like that.
Has this ever happened to you before?
Just once, when I was trying to find you guys.
Uh-huh.
Well then, I can't imagine.
Again, I care more what happens to Al more than I do with Ed.
Why don't we start putting you back together?
Please, if you don't mind.
Can you hold on to this while we fix him? Let's see.
Honestly, I can remember the Comet Theater where they actually messed up putting him together, but they just end up making him worse. And Al just responds with, "Someone get these guys away from my body!"
Reassemble the pieces.
Oh, hey, that's what May basically discovers. It's a puzzle, guys. It's a puzzle.
What are you doing, May?
It's a puzzle.
What have you done? How could you be so careless, May?
We need to rearrange the pieces.
You could have just told him that.
Each occurrence of the words for gold and immortality by physically overlapping
So
them.
instead of locations, it's gonna be this. I find this a little more weird, to be honest.
This phrase appears earlier in the notes.
A true being. That overlaps here.
Where did I see this? Here.
Let me take a look at those other pages, Marco.
Golden, that connects over here.
And what about Aurelian?
Those guys just have no idea what's going on. Alchemy and their weird knowledge.
Last one.
I wonder if...
Seriously, that's in the bloopers, actually. And where exactly did they get the crayon from? The transmutation circle.
It's the countrywide transmutation circle.
Al, how can you tell from looking from down there?
Wait, you saying what
I mean, how could you see that from over there?
Research notes are completely useless to us?
No, wait, you can't be serious. But what about what's gonna happen to our families, our country?
I'm sorry.
There's a Deus Ex Machina in that, guys.
Nothing but an act of futility. It was naive to think someone else's research could save us.
Actually, it can.
Brother,
Because,
is this really all that you were trying to tell me?
well, it's not just that,
After all of your
but also there's a
research,
puzzle.
You couldn't see
It's
a way to stop
sure,
this.
it's been solved for something terrible, but there is a positive coming out.
We've only broken the first code. And I
You mean
bet
crack?
there's more. There's gotta be some other
Because,
message
you know,
hidden in
they
there.
they use alchemy like a source of food or a way to cook. Yoki, if you would.
Whoa, can't you cover your mouth, you idiot?
Why don't they...
Well, thanks for caring that I'm getting sick.
Seriously.
I can't help the fact that I'm catching pneumonia.
Who cares?
Why do I think that Mordred would actually catch a cold like this? Oh wait, because he's a snake.
Good job, moron. You blew the whole damn thing upside down.
That's gotta be it.
Eh?
You take a bad situation and you turn it around. There's two sides. We've got to put it back together and then flip it over.
If he's... Well, that works. Like I said, this is a Deus Ex Machina.
Well,
You were right, Al.
Again, how can you see that?
It's
Well,
a new
okay, you know the
Alchemical
answer.
Transmutation circle, but it's activated through Xinghe's alchemy instead.
Yeah, counter the alchemy with alchemy. Woo! And, hey, Kimley. Freak. Seriously, he likes his own blood.
There's no evidence that someone's come through this way.
No.
Might have taken the wrong path.
Wait a
after
sec,
all.
Kimley. You have a stone, then why... That is a convenient big X. X marks the spot, Kimley! Great. If there's any treasure down here, then whoopee. I better give it to that greed guy after I'm done with this. He'll appreciate it more than me. Oh. Wow. Just wow.
What do we have here? They must have been using this place to dispose of the excess rubble from the tunnel that Sloth has been digging.
Yeah, pretty much it. Oh, hi, Pride!
You must be the Crimson Alchemist. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Pride.
Oh, hey, you must be the elder brother of Envy.
Something, Pride?
Any new developments with Scar?
I'm actually
I-
pursuing him now.
Okay,
Worry
I
about
heard
Envy.
you were a good friend
As
of
for
my,
now, Go
a
ahead
good
and carve the
acquaintance
crest
with
of
my
blood
brother.
goods.
With all due respect, Pride, the soldiers of Briggs are much stronger and more resourceful than you might realize. It's not exactly a simple task.
Then use their strength to your favor.
Dig a tunnel is what we do. 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 God dang it, this is the only song I know that knows about digging.
I'd be happy to oblige you.
Oh, and give Envy a message. Tell him that there's a lot more massacre to happen. I'll be sure that he gets it. By the way, he told me, says, "Hey Kimberly, keep up a great work."
Welcome back to the fort, Major. Any changes to report?
Hey, Foreman.
None since we spoke.
And Bucket
still
near.
normal here, but we've heard that Kimberly has gone missing.
What's up, Miles?
You heard right. There was an explosion in one of the mine shafts. No one's heard from Kimberly or a few others.
Not to mention, it seems that Michael Bay has finally entered the scene.
But no bodies turned up.
Seriously, who lets Michael Bay into this? We need to keep him away from as far away from other characters. Otherwise, it's just gonna end up poorly.
They were two of Kimberly's men. And the Full Metal Alchemist.
Is that so?
Wait, why is that snow melted on there? I get that it's supposed to be sunny, but still.
So are things any better there?
It seems Foreman's adapting to the cold.
The border war.
Guess you could say he's developed a backbone.
If the military was hoping for casualties, they sure as hell got
Breda?
them.
He broke his arm!
It's just like you
Oh.
said. They're sending men in to be slaughtered for this transmutation circle.
Yeah.
What's going on in the south? Have you spoken with Fury?
We talked on the phone a while back. It's just as bad down there. They're locked in combat with Arago.
Oh, man. Fury!
Keep moving, Thomas! Just don't stop!
Thomas! Oh no, they blew up Thomas the tank engine, guys! Wait, he was pulling the train?
I'm gonna survive this! I'm gonna live! I won't die for this!
You got it, Fury! You keep going.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I guess it's to be expected. The higher-ups aren't our biggest fans.
No
Have you
kidding.
been in touch with the Colonel?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean Colonel Mustard?
Messenger connected to the Armstrong family.
Oh.
Good to hear.
The flower
Just
person.
Be careful with everything going on up there.
I am. Well, trying to be.
Bradley's got his soldiers everywhere up here, working around the clock to create hell on Earth.
Wait, who's making that noise down there? Dig a tunnel is what we do. Night's a tunnel, dig it. Wait, I'm done? Oh, finally! Finally! After all this work, I can finally have my vacation.
I'm all done working. Does this mean I can rest? Can I, Pride?
And he's wearing a black suit, okay.
The time draws near. The day
Activate
of
the
reckoning is
Death
almost
Star.
within our grasp.
Father, the Death Star was destroyed.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal
Angry Hohenheim. Huh? Speaking of Hohenheim. Oh, we're back in Lior.
Hey, everyone!
Hey, Rose.
Go ahead and line up. It's time to take a lunch break.
You know, Rose, I'd love to try your 3-meat pie sometime.
Well, I promise to make it as soon as we get some meat.
I'll try to be patient.
Pardon me. I confess I haven't been able to do any work, but would you please give just a little bit of food to these children?
Well, of course I'll feed them. But you have to eat too, okay?
Aw. Actually, this version of Rose isn't all too bad, to be honest.
Rose, pilot high.
You know I can't. Everyone gets the same amount.
Okay, here comes the pathetic part. Hohenheim, are you serious? You look so pathetic, man. You know, for an old wise wolf, you sure pretty much look this pathetic.
You saved me. Literally.
The immortal who can starve to death like a mortal. I find it kind of weird.
I tend to travel mostly.
Well, you are a traveling
All the way
alchemist.
out to Lior.
What else?
We don't mean to pry.
Hang on a sec, guys. Okay.
A tourist. Most people tend to avoid Lior. There isn't much left here after the riots.
They should get an award for the
Your cooking is a good enough
NSYNC
reason to
waving
visit.
trophy.
That's sweet of you to say, but I don't know about that. I just wish there was more I could do to help out around here.
Don't underestimate yourself. A delicious meal and the smile of a lovely young lady are more help than you
Oh,
can
he
imagine.
sure knows how to flatter people. And that guy's like, really?
By the way, I hate to
I noticed that
impose
Rose
any
has
further
purple
than I
eyes. I just
already
noticed
have,
that.
But can you point me
And no,
towards the
she's not
church?
connected to the homunculi dye. It's not in the original.
Well, I'm actually looking for the Church of Leto where the riot started.
Oh, you mean the one that Envy caused? Oh, that's still there.
This is what's left of it. There's
Oh.
nothing left inside either.
Do you know if there's a passage that leads underground?
Yeah. I can show you where it is.
Whoa. That water.
And what's this?
The water turned toxic. No one's really sure how it happened.
Oh, the stone that Cornella was using. It used to be water, but now
I
it's
get
a
the feeling
toxic
that this
lake.
was put here to keep people from going any further. So...
Wait!
Hey, what are you doing? That stuff will kill you!
He's an alchemist. He'll do just fine.
It's some kind of miracle.
That's no miracle, but I know what it is. That's alchemy.
She remembers.
I'm going to go a little farther in.
Well, at least
I'm
you.
waiting for me.
Well, at least you shouted it out instead of talking normally. This is just really. This place is really dark. Well, then again, it is underground. And hey, Hohenheim actually had like a hood.
It's enormous. I'm impressed. They certainly went all out making
It looks like he's trying to impersonate Red Riding Hood or something, but fails miserably. Or some kind of.
bat, didn't I?
You might want to leave now. Incoming bride! There we go! Wait, you can steal that off completely.
Slow it down.
You can steal that off completely.
Let's see if I can trap it.
You almost did.
Oh dear.
You are hocked up now.
I'm afraid that's all I've got.
Wait, Hohenheim, come on. Wait, that thing saved you. What? He can't get in there? Why? I get there's a container, but still.
Something wrong? Aren't you going to attack me?
Oh.
You look just like... You must be von Hohenheim.
So I'm assuming that this must be the edge of your container.
He kind of
You'll
knows
die
this is
if
a
you pass
homunculus.
Correct.
This.
You can't survive outside of your container, can you?
Well,
it's not much different than your flask, is it?
True.
I'm guessing that you can only move freely within these tunnels in Central City. Am I right? I'll take that as a yes.
Pretty much telling that
What's
this
wrong?
villain can pretty
Why
much
the
keep his
silent
mouth shut.
treatment? Did I hit a nerve?
He pretty much smart talked him.
Are you
angry? You mad, bro?
I'm never angry. Anger does not exist within me.
Actually, you kind of will become that.
I have no need of such things. I left all unnecessary emotions within Father. All but one. My name is Pride.
Of course.
Pride the arrogant.
Well.
That makes sense. I can see your conceit.
Okay, we're gonna recap the
There
seven
are
sins,
seven
guys.
deadly sins within man.
Oh, now we're bringing it up.
Lust, greed, sloth, gluttony, envy, wrath, and And of course, pride.
Which, by the way, guys, feel free to leave a comment below. Which is the most
You're
powerful
obviously
sin?
the first one that he
The most
separated.
powerful, deadly sin
I
you can
was
think
his
of.
strongest trait. And the mere fact
And
that
no,
he
it
took the
cannot be
time
all
and energy
7.
to give
Just
you his
pick which
original
one.
appearance.
Which one do you think is the most
That act
effective?
alone shows how egotistical he truly is.
Yup.
You are the pure essence of your father.
I insist that you come with me to see Father.
Don't try to rush me, Pride. I don't need an invitation to call on him.
Seriously, he sits in his chair for God knows how
Tell him
long.
Slave
He can
23
wait a
will
lot
be
longer.
dropping in quite soon. Just tell him to be patient and relax in his chair beneath Central.
Seriously, it's not like he ever gets up from that chair anyways.
I am waiting, von Hohenheim.
I'm staring intensely at the camera when really I'm scratching myself. And by the way, how dare you not come to my tea party right now? I'm sorry. You are pretty desperate for company, homunculus. No, I'm not. I'm just a people person.
anything? Yes.
Seriously, he sets up a tea party, and Hohenheim basically just flips him like, what the heck are you doing?
What exactly
No one can ever know what is there.
Sending a declaration of war.
Oh, I know who's coming back. I know who's coming back soon, guys.
We've been miserable in this storm.
Well,
It's a
anyway,
blizzard again.
I think some terrible coffee should warm us up.
Terrible
Enjoy
coffee. They should get better coffee. It's a Starbucks, and we're interrupted. And zoom in Russia, we crush you. I'm coming for you. Wait, that sounds like Silent Hill. Well, the siren, that is.
All men, prepare for combat. I repeat, Drachma has declared war and is approaching. All men, prepare for combat.
Okay. Wait, when did this become slightly Lord of the Rings slightly? Well, Kimley has looked for people to actually,
fortunate the northern wall of Briggs has
well,
been called
at
away.
least
Good
people
timing,
to
Mr.
spread the
Kennedy.
blood.
And on top of that,
So,
I've
yeah.
got a number of my top men already stationed.
The homunculized plan is still going,
Fighting starts.
and it
The ensuing
works.
chaos should weaken them from within.
It's a lie.
My country has long dreamed of the day that we could breach the walls of that abomination. Fort Briggs will belong to Drachma by nightfall.
Oh boy.
Well, let's send a declaration of war. What do you say we give them a
I
nice
love the
fireworks
smell
show for
of
starters?
the smell of her guts in the morning. That's a lot of tanks. At least it's not the food fight one. Food fight! And next. Okay, guys, there is a special bonus, basically, and you should pretty much know why I'm basically glad about this. So show it.
Yeah, hello?
Peg Rose
This
is in
Zappa
a
reporting
phone
in.
station,
I'm
and
one of Kimbley's soldiers. Dr. Marco and Scar are
it's
hiding out.
it's
in the
luring
swamps of
someone.
Aztec Village.
It's a luring
You
track.
made the right move by telling me this happened.
And he's back.
And I promise that you'll be protected.
This is the only time he uses a phone, guys. Shame.
Dr. Marco.
Ooh, finally, I'm
Things
back,
are starting to
bitch.
look up.
Yes, yes. Envy's coming back, guys. I mean, seriously, he was gone for pretty much half the Briggs arc, but he is coming back, and boy, is he going to make a big appearance, and I do mean big. And boy, he still has his class, if by being a sadist and just overall being his hilarious self, then yes. But yeah, how do I feel about this episode? Pretty much it's just setting up for the Deus Ex Machina, and basically it'll come into play basically in the final act. And of course, that was actually pretty nice to see what Hohenheim was doing, and there's a mosquito. Hang on, guys. Okay. And, of course, we also get a recap of the 7 Deadly Sins. And, of course, if you basically like this episode, I pretty much would like to know what you actually thought about this episode. And if you like to do fan art, feel free to. I mean, I'm all game for it. And I hope you guys have a nice night. And I will see you all later in the next episode. Ciao, ciao.